Right, so my head is not heading too well, because you know your head's got a head. Anyhow, it's not thinking. So what I've done is I've added a further 2 sheets of kraft and cut them to 9 1/4 by 12. Okay, so my first sheet of kraft I'm going to pop on the scoreboard, and I'm going to score it at a 1/2 inch, and I'm going to score it at 9 3/4. It's going to give me a bit of a fold over, so I'm going to do 2 of those, so 1/4 inch and a 9 3/4. My next one, in fact my next 2, I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to do 4 at a 1/2 inch and at 9 3/4. Okay, so that gives me the 9 1/4 space that I need. Yeah, half. Okay, the next one I want to try something a little bit different. So I want to cut it at 9 1/4. Sorry, not cut, score at 9 1/4, and then I'm going to score at 9 3/4. Okay, so I've got a 1/2 inch there. Alright, so 9 1/4 and 9 3/4. Right, let's get this out the way. Put that away because we don't need that for now, and we are going to just fold it. So this one's going to have like that U-shaped fold. We've got 2 with the U-shaped fold, and we've got 2. I might get further along, and you might be looking at the album thinking, what is she doing? Because I cut this off. Okay. So this has got the 1/2 inch attachment, and we've got 4 of those. Alrighty, so we've got 4 that look like so, and we've got 2 that look like so, and I'm going to just continue to burnish along here. Like so, and I'm going to add this one. Will be the front page. So I'm going to try, I was having difficulty the other day adding it with my glue. The next one we're going to add next to it, but going the other way, if that makes sense. got to be a little bit patient with the glue and this. It doesn't like it initially, but once it's stuck, it is stuck, I promise. Okay, so we've got a page with a flap going that way to the front, or we can move it later. A page going that way with a flap. Then on top of this, we are going to put a piece directly on top. I hope I don't ruin this decision. Okay. So it's making for a little half page or a little pocket. Initially had these at a 3/8 of an inch, and then I changed them to a 1/2 inch, but maybe 3/8 of an inch score line would maybe have been better. Okay, so there's our first 3 pages. 1, 2, 3. Then we are going to put our next page. We've got to put this one on first. Going to go in here. Just making sure all the time that we're keeping straight. Okay, and this little guy is going to come in on top of it. Okay. And then this one is going to come in here. And yeah, I think maybe it's going to fit. It is going to fit and it's going to work. So the 1/2 inch is fine. Now, one of the things that you will notice is that as I'm sticking these, I've got the light sides together and the dark sides together all the way through. These should technically all line up beautifully. And we are ready to work on our album. So that's what it looks like. You've got a page there, so there's a double. You've got a double there, and then you've got a double there. So you've got 3, oopsie, I don't think you can see what I've just done. You've got 3 doubles there, there, and there. And then you've got singles on the other side, if that makes sense. Okay. So there's the inside of our album, ready to now decorate. Quick and easy.